Hi everybody, welcome back to Tam Predicts, and today I'm going to do a reading about his true feelings for you, or what he's really feeling for you, and what he wants to say, and what are the things that he's not saying and you would want to know. And there are three piles today, so you have to choose from three different colored cones. The first pile is the green cone. The second pile is the purple cone, and the third pile is the blue cone. So I'm going to keep it here. Green was the first pile, the second pile was the purple cone, and the third pile is a blue cone. I've already put the piles together, and let's see what are the messages for you, how he feels for you. So take a minute, think about which pile do you want to go with, which pile do you want to choose, and I'm going to give you messages. So let's start with the first pile, that is the green color pile. If you've chosen green color pile, let me tell you what he thinks about you, what he's feeling for you right now, what are his current thoughts about you or about the whole situation, about the love situation, what he wants to say to you and he's not been able to say to you. Remember, guys, these are general guidances, and I've also got a pouch where I've got a lot of messages inside this pouch, and I will give you messages for each pile. And I've made chits and kept because they were all channel messages. So let's start with the first pile. So I got two S, the alphabet S. So either you are an S if you've chosen this pile, or the person you're dealing with is the name begins with S. I also feel either you're a September born or the person is a September born, or probably the person has a lot of the has a lot of sun in their charts, and is a very chirpy person, is probably you like yellow or he likes yellow. So those were the things that I'm getting. I'm also getting the pink color. Probably you were wearing a pink when you met him, and or something to do with the pink, or he loves the color pink on you. I think he said it also, that you look really nice in a, when you wear a pink color. I also got blue color. Blue is a very calm person. I think he's very calm. I got white. I got he had a broken heart before he met you. He had a really a bad breakup, and after the bad breakup, he took time to heal, and that's when you both met, and that's why his heart was drained from all the color, the red color. That's why I've got this colorless marble that I'm holding. I think he had a breakup. He had a bad breakup, and I think he told you about this also, that he had a bad breakup. And I think this is a beginning of a new love, or you guys have just started seeing each other. That's another message that I get. Remember, guys, a lot of you will be watching, so it's not necessarily that all the messages sit for you. It could be that one message is for you, or five messages are for you. So if you're getting drawn towards two colors in the beginning, towards two card decks, you can actually listen to both and see which one resonates more with you. I also get Piscean. Probably you are going around with a Piscean, or you're a Piscean, or the person loves having fish. That's another message that I get. Or loves going next to the beach, loves being around water, or probably that's where you met. Or when the person thinks about going on a date, it's always around water, like a nice setting around water. Or probably the person has told you that let's probably it's like a houseboat or something. Go on a date on a houseboat or a yacht, or probably a boat, but something to do with around water. That's what the person loves, and probably that's where he wants to take you. So let's see, what are his feelings towards you? What is the love current situation? What are the things that he's feeling and wanting to say? It's time to release negativity. So full moon in Scorpio, it could also be Scorpio, the person you're dealing with. So this is more like a water sign, because I was also getting Pisces and I got this. So I think you're dealing with a water sign, or he's or you are a water sign. So one of you is a water sign. So the person is telling you to release negativity, not to think anything bad of the person. I don't know why. Probably you had a tiff recently, and you've been thinking bad about the person, and the person is also saying that release negativity. Don't have negative thoughts about me. I'm not like that. Probably the person said something and you picked up a word, and you had a fight about it. So the person, his true feelings are that don't judge me too soon. That's another message that I get. Don't judge me too soon. This is not me. You've not judged me right, or probably the situation I was in, I behaved a little differently, and that's not me at all. So the message is, please give some time to the person, he's saying, and not to judge the person too soon. And I think the person, your relationship is going to change. I also get, you two have just met. I don't know why I'm getting this energy, because I feel it's a very new relationship. You guys have just met, or you haven't gotten time together with each other to understand each other. So probably you need time to understand each other. That's why the other person is telling you not to judge him. uh, there'll be a little quietness in the relationship. The guy is like, he will be a little quiet sometimes. It's like he's suddenly talking, and suddenly, it'll be like, he's not talking for some time. Probably when in the beginning, probably he was messaging quite a lot, and when you started messaging back, probably he went a little quiet, or he did not reply. He'll take time to reply. I don't know why, but this is a guy, I think he's telling you that I will take time to reply, or I will take time to settle in the situation or in the relationship, or I take a lot of time. It's not like moving water, suddenly jump in the river and go along with it fast with the flow. I think this person tests waters also, and I think he's testing his relationship with you. Like I said, I also find a new relationship. This is a very new relationship energy. This person will be a bit quiet for some time. That's what I feel, or probably will say his feelings to you. Will take time to say his feelings. What he feels about you, or the things that the thing that he wants to say about you is he's finding it difficult to say it. So this is a person who believes in calmness, stillness, taking his own time to say things, taking time for the relationship to grow. So this is not somebody who'll jump into the, like I said, into the water or the river and say, let's go for a, this is going to be a brilliant roller coaster ride. I think with him, this guy is a little mature, and he wants you to understand him that way. Probably expect a lot of messages or calls or texts back, but he thinks he wants to take time, and that's what he wants to tell you, that give me some time, I'll take time to settle. That's another message that I'm getting. Sorry, I have to pick it up. That I will take time to settle. So don't judge me too soon. That's another thing that I'm getting again. So that's why I'm repeating myself. So don't judge this person, okay? I also feel a lot of you, if this is a reconciliation card, if things were not going right between you two. So this is another situation if you picked up the green color. So it's also a healing color. So maybe your relationship is healed with someone. I think two people who broke off, not exactly totally, had had a bad fight or something, and didn't want to see each other's face at all. This is not that kind of energy I'm getting somebody who went on a break, or you two decided that let's be on a break, or let's give time to this relationship. I think you guys are going to get back together, and if you haven't gotten together, then that's good news. I think you guys will get back together. And I also think it'll be like I'm not going to say a contract, because contract sounds bad. It'll be like, a positive thing, that we will not fight about this, we will not fight about these things. It was stupid of us to fight about very small things, which we could have actually taken care of, and we let it hamper our relationship, and let's not do that in future. So that kind of exchange of words, where you both will mutually agree that this we shouldn't manage our relationship this way. Let's see what are the other messages. Queen of the Unicorns, you're blessed with love, compassion, and wisdom. So I think the person in your life who's come in your life will actually be very loving, caring, and will have a lot of compassion. Will always be around you, and I think the person will tell you that I will be always there to take care of you. If the person hasn't said this, I'm sure the person is going to say these words, that the person will always be around you, make you feel protected. I think the guy already makes you feel protected, and the guy is saying, don't worry, even if I am a little off for a few days, I will always come back to you. That's another message that I get, that you don't have to be worried about anything. I will always be close, I will always be near. If you need help or anything, I'll be the first person to be there. That's how he feels about you. He likes protecting you in a way. That's another message that I get. And though this person, it's like almost somebody coming and going into your life. That's another kind of a situation that I'm getting. That person comes in, or probably stays away somewhere far. So he flies especially to meet you, or flies down to meet you, or comes has to drive like a lot of kilometers or whatever miles, and then come to you and meet you. So there is some kind of a distance. Probably the person has to make an effort to keep coming back, but the person really feels a very really cares for you. That's what I get from this energy. A lot of passion between you two. So this is really great. This is two people totally involved, forgetting the world who's around them, and he really feels this is how he feels about you, and this is what he says. And he probably is not very good with words. That's another message that I get. But with his feelings, probably he shows it. It's more, not more with words. He shows it how much you mean to him. So he's very protective. His action, his actions are like that. So maybe it might not come out in words that he loves you, or he's protective, or anything else. But the things that he does, really small things, you will know that he really loves you, and there's a lot of passion in the relationship. I got the earthworm for the spirit guide animal. Let's see what the guy thinks about you, or what how he is like. It says with love, calmness, and tolerance. So I told you this guy is very tolerant, and the guy thinks that you are also very calm, and he makes you feel calm. That's another message that I get. He also feels that. You make him calm, so it's like a very relaxed atmosphere when you both meet. And it also says, I understand karmic lessons from the lifetime and from the past. So this is a guy who believes in that. He also probably believes that you knew each other. I also get a soulmate energy or a twin flame energy. I think the guy will not keep many secrets. The guy will not be good at keeping secrets, and that's what he wants to tell you. That I The other message that I get is he says that he'll always be truthful. That's another message that I get. And I'm telling you, like the earthworm, the person will come in your life, go away, come in your life, go away. But whenever it is raining, the person is going to be next to you. He's not going to abandon you ever. So this person sometimes feels like good news, and sometimes this person feels like this is not right. That's how he makes you feel, and he wants to say that things will work out. That's another message that I get. Things will work out. Just give me a bit of a time. Probably the time is not right for me. Probably he's not okay when it comes to finances, or probably his career graph is not going really well. He's worried about his finances. That's how he's feeling, or probably that's interrupting his emotions or affecting his emotions. And probably he's not been talking much. That's why probably he's not been replying much or something. He's taking care of his finances. You are on his mind. It's not that you are not on his mind and he doesn't think about you. He does think about you. So let's see what are the messages, one or two messages from the pouch for you guys. What is the guy thinking about you? What does he want to say to you? What are his true feelings? He wants you to pick up the signals. So whatever signals he's giving you, you need to pick it up. I think he's not very good with words, and I told you he's probably dropping hints. So probably if your relationship is new and you don't understand what he means, I think he's dropping hints. And I think you have to do more of a talking. That's what he wants to say to you. Then I'm not going to say shy, but he's not really comfortable, in the beginning, and he takes time to open up. So he wants you to talk, and you're the one who's going to do a lot of talking. That's what I get. I get a lot of Piscean energy here. I don't know why. He thinks you are cute, sweet, and caring. Exactly what I told you. This is all about caring. This is all about love. This is all about compassion. I think it's a beautiful relationship. And this is a relationship where probably two people are coming back together, like a reconciliation. It's a new relationship, wanting to know each other. And I think it's a beautiful time. It's a beautiful reading. So let's move on to the second one. If you've chosen purple, pile number two, his true feelings for you, or whatever he wants to say. So I get a very warm heart. He thinks you've got a very warm heart. It's a very nice, loving relationship. Um, a lot of care for each other. That's another thing that I get. You care about each other. The alphabet that I got was W. I think you were going to get married. You two are going to get married, or probably he sees you as wife material. That's another message that I get. So he sees you as wife material. I think he's the man, you're the woman. It's that kind of a thing. Probably he's said those words that he wants to marry you. And I also got the heart. So there is definitely love in this situation. I feel in this pile, like in the first pile, it was different. In this pile, probably you've been seeing each other for long. I feel 1 plus, probably 9 months. I also get 9 months. I also get 1 year. It's a relationship that's probably 1 year, 2 years old. That's the message that I get. But let me see what the cards are saying, and his true feelings for you. I think he just had a he talks about his past a lot, and you don't like it. I think you've told him this. He likes talking about other girls. He likes talking about his past, how many girlfriends he had or whatever, how many girlfriends he took out on a date. I think he tries to make you jealous, and he's told you that, and he knows that you are jealous. So he tries to talk about his past a lot. He tries to talk about his past girlfriends a lot, and you don't like it. And when you react like you show a bit of jealousy, and he loves that. So I think you should not tell him that, but you should enjoy and say, he likes it when you react. Not making you jealous for the sake of making you feel bad. Just to I think just to know your feelings, or how would you react, or you still love him, or what you're going to say when he talks about his past. So nothing to hurt you. I think you already in a relationship. You both are very comfortable in a relationship. It's a solid relationship, but these are little things. He just tests you. That's what I want to say. That's how he feels. He wants to test you. That do you still feel the same? Do you feel jealous? I think you're somebody who did feel jealous in the beginning of the relationship, and you told the person that you don't like it if he talks about other girls, and that's what he just loves. And it's not that you feel insecure or something, and I think you also know the game, you also enjoy it. That's what I feel. He cherishes his relationship with you. Okay, I'm telling you, this is somebody who sees you as a wife material, and I think you guys are going to get married. Probably this is a signal from me or a guidance that I think you guys are going to get married, and you're going to have a baby. That's what I feel. So this is a commitment card for me. You're going to commit to each other, and having a child. Or I think probably if you've picked up this pile, it's about you've already thought about kids, or in your head you started talking about kids. I think you've not even gotten married and you've been talking about kids with the other guy. The guy also seems you very childlike. Okay, that's another message that I get. He says you're very childlike, and he loves that about you. And he loves to see you when you're sleeping. Or I think he's clicked you your picture when you were sleeping, and he's shown it to you that how peaceful you look and how really lovely you look. And this is also someone who wants to protect you. You are very childlike. That's what the guy is saying, and he loves those traits about you. And how comfortable you feel with the guy. That's another thing I get. That he makes you really feel really comfortable. And when you with him, he thinks when you with him, you really forget the world, people around him. You're like a child. Maybe he calls you baby, or you call him a baby. That's your nickname for him, or that's what he calls you. So and I feel there is commitment, and probably there is going to be a child soon. So he says he's comfortable when you are with his friends. I don't know, but I got a lot of jealousy factor with the guy and with you, so he doesn't mind it. And I think you met each other through friends. That's another message that I get. Also, he's like a friend to you. He wants to say it's not just that you need to be like a lover, but he also understands you very well. He says he feels that you are his best friend too. Not just a lover or somebody he's been going around with, but he sees you like a best friend. He can say anything, anything to you, or he can call you anytime, and I think you will be there for him, and he will be there for you. And he loves the fact, I think he's saying that whenever I've called you or needed you or needed your advice or needed you to be there to take care of me, to help me in any situation, so you've always been round the corner. That's the message that I get. He is your soulmate, yes. So you've been comfortable with each other, and you've known each other for long. That's another message that I get. You feel very comfortable with each other. That's what I said. You don't really care about other people. You forget the world when you with him. There are not many thoughts in your head. That's how comfortable he makes you feel. It's almost not knowing if there's anybody around you, what is around you, who's around you, where you are, and feeling very comfortable. Comfortable is the word that's coming back to me again and again. He also says that he is your soulmate and he feels the same. That's another thing that I get. That's why I picked this card again. He's also waiting for a response from you. I don't know what kind of a response. I think he's asked you a question and he's waiting for an answer. He's waiting for something, or is he waiting for your call? You need to call him for something. So the guy is strong and he thinks you're also very strong. Okay, and probably uh, you look somebody who's not going to talk loudly, or not have that dominating streak in you, or look kind of dominating. But he thinks that you have a lot of inner power, a lot of inner strength, and he loves the fact that you don't dominate. That's another message that I get. And I feel the guy says that you're very emotionally balanced, and that's what he feels about you, and that's what he loves about the relationship. So there's a lot of commitment, a lot of loving energy, and I also get more of Virgo. I don't know why. Are you a Virgo? The person you're going around with is a Virgo, and it's a very passionate relationship. And you restore balance in his life. That's what he wants to say. His life feels very balanced. It's how peaceful this picture is. I'm going back to this, again and again. It's almost being there always very balanced, emotionally balanced, or otherwise also a very balanced person. I think you give him a lot of advice, and he loves that when you tell him the right thing, or what to do or what not to do. He loves that about you. um, of course, soulmate energy I get, and I also get that. I also get a lot of V. I don't know if there's a lot of V. In your in you. There's a lot of V alphabets in your name or his name, but I get V. I also get J. I also get J. I don't know if your name is from J. I also got J, jealousy. So you guys, there's something about jealousy in this whole situation. I don't know why. And he thinks you're really mentally focused. You very you are doing very good career wise. That's what he wants to say with you. He also wants to say that he's always going to be around. Don't worry. You don't have to worry. He's like your best friend. He says you don't need anybody else. I am there for you. Okay. He finds you balanced. That's why this is upturn. This is not upright. This is reverse. So he finds you very balanced. He finds that you don't have emotional outbursts, and he loves this about you. Not affected by things. You also give a very balanced viewpoint. I feel he thinks that you take time to understand the situation and to react to the situation. It's not you get angered very easily. So he loves that about you. I think the main thing the guy loves about you in this group is that you're a very balanced person, and you guide the person very well. So he is saying, if you thought that there was a tough time in your relationship with him, or there was any problem, that's going to be okay in December. You don't have to worry about it. Tough times are going to end, and this is all about December. That's what I feel. Things are going to be okay. Let's go on to the third pile. That's pile number 3, blue. And this is the charm that I got was unicorn. So it's very dreamy, it's very charming, it is wish fulfillment, it is imagination. So the person thinks you're very imaginative if you're going around with this person. The guy thinks you're very imaginative, you're very creative. That's another message that I get. And you give butterflies to the person. That's how you make him feel. That's what he thinks. And you love your freedom. That's another message that I'm getting. You love your freedom. You've just transformed recently, not for him though, but you've changed a habit in you which wasn't good, and he loves that. You listen to him. You didn't change for him, but there was something not right. You were not doing the right thing, and you've changed that habit. Habit could be sleeping late, or not exercising, or not eating properly. So he asked you to change it, and you actually changed it for him, and which is good for you, which is good for your health. I also get the alphabet E. So either your name begins with E or his name begins with E. Um, Probably, I don't know why. You also met through a common friend. That's another message that I get for this pile also. Let me see what he feels for you. Sorry, I have to. I didn't give messages for the pile number 2, and this I'll do it in the end. Let's see. So let me do pile messages from the pouch for pile number 3 right now. For pile number 2, I'll do it later. So he thinks you are too controlling. Oh God. So maybe that was the freedom. Maybe that's why I got the butterfly. So there's another message in it. For some people, you think you're very free, you're very independent, but for some of you, they want to fly away from you. Guys, be careful, because you're very controlling. That's what comes out. That's what came out for you guys. Let's see what the second chit says. He has money problems right now, and he wants you to know it. Okay, so probably you can't control him right now. You can't tell him to spend too much time with you, or probably that's why he's not been spending time with you, uh, because he has to make money. He's not doing well money wise, or probably there's less of money to spend on you, or he doesn't like it. That's another message that I'm getting. So there are a lot of different messages. So something interruption in the flow of life, in a routine. So either his routine or your routine. So that's what he's saying. There might be an interruption, guys, in the routine. Routine means in seeing you, in calling you, in messaging you, the guy is busy making money. And I think he says you should understand that, because that's become my priority. That it's not that you are not my priority, but here in this reading, I'm getting. The person cannot spend time with you because there's a money factor. It's not that the person doesn't love you, but I think he wants to make this relationship work, but he needs time. And he's going through a tough situation. That's what he wants to say. Probably he's not told you this, but I feel there's a money problem somewhere. Prophecy. So I think he's saying that don't think of the future too soon. I think you guys are moving too fast. That he wants to say it, but he's scared of saying these words. Guys, remember, I'm a psychic tarot. I read psychic tarot reader. I read my tarot cards very differently. It's what I pick up, energies I pick up, and the voices that I get in my head. I say those things. I feel you moving too fast, and that's what he wants to tell you. You got to slow down in this. Let it be okay for right now. You need to slow down in this. He's kind of invisible, and that's what you feel. he's kind of walked away. He's kind of not really giving attention to you right now. The number three pile is pretty heavy. Okay, he has to take care of himself first, and there's a distance that's gotten between you two. Because of the money. So it's not a separation, but he's not been able to spend time with you guys. That's what he's been trying to say. It's nothing, it's not in his hands. Okay, he has to make money, he has to be right, okay, first, and then go get along with you. For some of you, I see a wedding. Wow. If there were a wedding plan, I feel the wedding is going to be delayed a bit. I think either the person is getting finances right. So don't worry about it. Maybe this pile has a lot of different messages. There are messages in the extreme. Like pile number one was like just one thing. Pile number two was very different. But this pile has a lot of messages. Some people want to be tied down, some don't want to be tied down. So if there's a proposal, it's very good, but I think there'll be a delay because of finances, because of not spending the right amount of money on the wedding, or not having enough money to have a wedding. So that's another message that I get. But if all things are right, then there's a wedding. You guys are going to get married. I feel you were pushing the guy in this one. You're pushing the guy to get married. He needs time. That's another message that I get. The person is pretty focused right now, focused on making money. See the bee, like the bee is very busy, so maybe that's why you are not there in his life right now. You don't get much time because the guy is so busy. He has to make his money. The bee is making pollen here for honey. He's picking up pollen for honey. The guy is actually busy making money so he can keep you happy, and that's a good message in a way. He cares about you, but he doesn't have the finances, and he needs to get a lot of finances before he settles down. That's another message that I get. So the guy's getting his finances right. Yes, it's not the time to get married right now. For some of you, it's about finances. I think you dreaming about a family, you dreaming about getting married, having kids, but the guy's saying, hold on, please. Let me get monies together. You put your money together. Let me put my money together. That's the time we're going to get married. That's the time there is stability. So guys, don't think of marriage right now for some of you, because there is money problem right now. That's what I get again and again. Things will be on your side, luck will be on your side soon. This is I see another 4 5 months, things will settle down money wise. If they don't settle down in 4 5 months, I think next November things will be okay. Next November, I think it's a better time to get married. That's another message that I get. Probably not now, but next November it's a better time. So get married to each other, because I think money will also come in next November. That's what he's saying to you, that I will be there, but just give me time, just give me some time for that. You both are in love. I don't get the fact that you both are not in love. I get two people in love, but timing is not right. Things are not right. He needs time. Um, you can't control him. Though I got the butterfly, I thought of more freedom. So that's the guy telling you, probably one set I got was, you give him a lot of freedom to think or do whatever. So the other set I'm getting is, the other thing that I'm getting is that you give me time. You controlling me so much. You want to meet me all the time. How will I make money? Give me time to make money. That's the time we can settle out. That's the time we can come, back together. That's the time we can have more time with each other. That's another message that I get. So those were the messages for you guys. Three different piles, three different messages. Thank you so much. I'll be back with another reading, probably a December reading, because there are a lot of probably 2 weeks left in December, a little more than 2 weeks. So I might do a December reading. But let me know what kind of reading do you want, and I will upload a reading. And do subscribe to my channel, hit the like button, and let me know what you thought of the reading. Thank you so much, guys. Bye.